Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 21st, 2022. This is for Libra, last shuffle. All right, Libra, what we've got is a milestone and victim mentality. I think that if it's a milestone that you've reached, right? And maybe like I never thought I would be here, and but it's not a bad milestone. It's something that like you never thought you'd be in a certain place, but you also feel like you were pushed into it. Like, I wouldn't have done or been here had this and this not happened, kind of thing, right? Um, you may have the milestone me that may be, and you could be a Libra or Virgo Libra cusp here, that you're walking away from something or someone, and you may be walking away from someone or walking away from something and going at something alone simply because it's like this is all showing someone's doing something alone, and you may feel like victimized by this in a sense, like how how like if you're doing how like I swear this is like a rags to riches kind of thing almost, right? Like I have to say it reminds me a lot of a spiritual awakening. A lot of times when you're going through a spiritual awakening, it is because someone broke you to do it in a sense. There's a story I like to share. There was a person that a story of a woman who's in a store. She's like got two little boys. One's like 11 and the other one's like 4. And so they're in the in the cart they have glow sticks in the cart, and the little baby, the little 4-year-old, is playing with the glow stick, but they're not, it's still just a stick. And they're at the register, and the 11-year-olds took it from the 4-year-old and cracked it and handed it to him. And as you know, that's the only way to make the glow stick glow. The little boy, of course, is crying, and the moral of the story is, she's like, "What did you do?" And he's like, "Well, in order for it to glow, I had to break it," kind of thing. And it's the same kind of story. Well, the same kind of scenario is that you wouldn't be where you are had certain things not occurred. Although you may feel victimized by it, something ends. There's like an ending, and you having to walk away from something. It's very disappointing. You may have reached a milestone where enough is enough for you in this energy, especially if you are a Virgo Libra cusp. Enough is enough for you, right? And then you have this strength energy, and that would say that you find it's like you reached a milestone where you're like, I could be good all by myself. Like, I'm willing to walk away from certain things. Just because there's history doesn't mean that I'm going to stick into something or stay with something. Victim mentality here with Death and Knight of Pentacles. So you may be victimized or feel as though something ended outside of your control, like it reached its natural end. And it's like, if it hadn't have ended, I wouldn't have to do X, Y, Z. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Virgo, or a Leo. Letting go with the Queen of Cups and Two of Wands. It's almost like let bygones be bygones, forgive and release something with love. Make that choice, right? Don't allow yourself to kind of like wallow in this energy here. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to sit in it like, dang it, if this didn't happen, I wouldn't be in this situation right now. Like, it's not fair, but it's about you making your peace with it in a sense and kind of forgiving the situation. Doesn't mean if you forgive something or someone that you have to accept the bad behavior, let them back in, or go back to the place that did something to you. It's more so of an energy of letting it go so that you can be free to make choices freely. And you, it's like wish fulfillment comes through this. I honestly feel as though there's something that you actually wish for, but it came in a way you just truly didn't expect. That's what this looks like to me. Or it's coming in a way you don't expect. The professional assistance with the World and Seven of Swords, that would tell me that you may not trust, or someone, there's no trust in a situation where someone may be giving you advice or you're giving them advice. There's something is being left out. So it almost is like this. What kickstarts all of this is that I would say this, Libra. Now say this is you going to someone, a professional. Say, even if it's therapy, I don't even care. It doesn't matter. You're going to tell someone something. It could be therapy. It could be a doctor. It could be, because it's a professional. You could be going to a lawyer. You could be going to just anything. With the world here, almost in Seven of Swords, it almost gives me the impression that it would be something. That's why I said therapy, but it doesn't have to be, right? But what this shows is that you go in to talk to somebody about whatever is going on with you, you find yourself having to omit facts or omit certain things or certain aspects of the situation. That is what kickstarts everything. Like if I have to omit things, I need to walk away. If I can't tell someone the truth about something, or there's certain parts of it that I have to kind of like, close out, not tell or whatever. I'm not getting the full scope of the advice that I would need. And I realize that something is holding me back in a sense. I have to walk away from things that do not serve me. Because if it's not serving me, I can't say anything about it. It's not serving me. If I have a professional, I can't tell them everything or I can't share everything. In a sense, it's not like sometimes it's good to omit the truth, right? You just don't tell them everything because some things is none of their business, but it's more than that. It's something where it's almost like sadness, like a shameful thing to you. Like I can't tell them that I'm dealing with this problem, or I can't tell them that I'm putting up with this behavior or something like that. And so there's something to that magnitude there. And you could be dealing there with a Scorpio as well. All right. But this doesn't have to be a Scorpio. You also have air energy. You don't have to be dealing with that, but you're good. You may have to just let go of some things because you realize that your wishes cannot be fulfilled when you're holding things back. Like you have to let go of things that are holding you back from going into doors of opportunity, right? And that's what this looks like here. And so you may have to go at something alone, right? Do something all on your lonesome, and you may feel upset about that. And even to that extent, even if you're having to do something alone, even with Death and Nine of Pentacles here, it may be that you do need to reach out for assistance too. And it's like, now that I have to do things alone, but I also need to reach out for assistance kind of energy too. And it's like, well, it's not my fault that this happened, this kind of thing. Because if you're victimized, that means that something happened out of your control. Death is definitely out of anyone's control, right? And so the milestone here is that you finally just realize, what this is, maybe you're upset, you're regretful, shame. There's some shame there kind of thing, that maybe you look back at the past because there's a lot of past energy and you're like, it's like you get stronger because you see where you never want to be again, and you turn away from things that don't serve you. They don't help you. They don't build you. They don't lift you up. Nothing, kind of energy. Very, very, wow. Yes, Libra. Okay, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.